Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Boy, jury duty is an ass whip.
What?
Jury duty is an ass whip. Sucks. Shout out to our member Mark, who just donated $1.99 right off the top.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in jury duty, probably sitting in a hall somewhere or in a meeting room waiting to see if he gets called or whatever. Have you all ever had jury duty? It's awful.
I had it. I told them I had to pick up my kids, and they let me go.
That's it. Only time.
Yeah, I don't get summoned much. I guess they think I know all the criminals.
Yeah, Bouquet, have you ever had jury duty?
Yes, I had it during COVID, so it was all virtual, and they didn't pick me, so that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got one recently for like it was very important jury duty. Basically, I don't know what the fuck criminal. So I don't know, but I got a very important summons semi recently. I did the bullshit, and then I never heard anything back. So that was nice. I could have been on Mark Sanchez's jury. Who knows?
You could have been. You could. Well, don't show up if they send you another letter. It could be a trap by ICE. So
that's a good point.
Don't go.
That's a great point.
Great point.
I've been called one time. I was in my mid-20s, late 20s, and I was at ESPN Radio, and I went up there, and it was in Tarrant County in Fort Worth, and I went and sat there for like 4 hours, and I kept making the cut. I'm like, oh my God. Surely I'm not going to get picked for some jury. It was a truck wreck. Dude got hurt real bad in a truck wreck. I got so far down the line that they were explaining to us the nature of the case. And I was like, there was like 24 people left out of 400 that showed up that day. And I'm freaking out. Like, I don't want to be on an effing jury. And so I got so close. I actually got to the point where the lawyers come in and they ask you questions, so they can weed out the remaining people and pick the final 12. Right. And one of the attorneys asked me, what do you do for a living? And I said, I work for ESPN Radio. I'm in the media.
Bye.
I'm not kidding you. Within 60 seconds, it was, hey, thanks for coming. Here's your $7.
They don't want your ass talking about it on radio.
Validate your parking. I'm like, son of a bitch. If I'd have known that was going to get me out of jury duty, I would have said this from the outset to somebody, you know?
When I was at Nationwide for 10 years and everybody around me was getting it, and Nationwide would pay you and you'd get your little $6 a day, that's when I wanted to be summoned, when I was doing that.
You hated going to work.
Yeah, because I hated going to work, but I never got summoned 10 years at a call center, and they never hit me up.
Dang, man. They needed you back in this. They needed you.
It sucks, man. People would be going like, and then one dude got a Fed case, so he was getting 40 a day. He was out of work for like 2 weeks, getting 40 a day, and Nationwide was paying him. I was like, this is awesome. Lucky bastard.
Nina served on a jury a year and a half ago or so, 2 years maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucked. She hated it. It was brutal. She was in there for about 2 weeks. I had to drop her off every morning, pick her up. It was just effing brutal. And she'd come home all stressed out. It wasn't a murder case, but it was this DUI. I guess I can talk about something. It was a DUI case. And,
you ain't saying no names. It's all good.
Yeah, this lady had gone nuts and banged into a bunch of cars and got hurt, and so she was on like strike 3. They were trying to put her ass in prison, and it was a very stressful case. And Nina hated it. It sucked that she was on the jury, had to sit there all day. And when they came down with a verdict, the other attorneys started, because the attorneys who didn't win. They started yelling at the jury and like, you let somebody go, you let a criminal back on the street. How dare you? I don't know how you're going to be able to sleep at night. And that was just such bullshit. Attorneys should not be allowed to exhaust a jury when a case is over.
They should be held in contempt.
Yeah. Our system here in Bexar County allows attorneys to crucify jurors. They should slip the jurors out the back like the Secret Service and let them get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Awful. Referees in NFL games have more security than jurors at Bexar County. So don't ever take a trial. Tell them you work in broadcasting. Tell them you're in the media. That's a great way to get your ass out of there. Good morning. It is episode 420.
Man, I feel like we should be. Where's everybody's bong? We're supposed to get high together today. I was saying that when it was like 4:17. I was like, maybe we should all take a bong rip. And
you go first.
I can't.
What is that, Bouquet?
I have my box of substances right beside me at arm's length. I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Don't incriminate yourself, sir.
I should have known Buki be down. Like, I asked him to do something. Sure. All right. Why not? Yeah. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? I asked him to smoke some weed. Hey, let's do it.
You should see me at like a party. If I smell weed and I don't have any, I'm like a hound dog.
Dude, this is another, once again, Bouquet, people actually do watch our show.
I know.
Just be careful.
You know?
Not one of your UTSA slap dick podcasts that you and your boy did in your frat house. We actually get watched on this show. People actually care about this show.
Shout out to the fire chief we had the other day.
Shout out to the fire chief. Good Lord, we're going to have a world-renowned cardiovascular surgeon on tomorrow. Dr. Giannis is going to come back on tomorrow, Rudy.
Okay.
He asked his office called, and they got some hot sports opinions on Dion. They heard us talking about Dion yesterday, and y'all cool with Dr. G coming on just for about 10 minutes and setting the record straight on Dion? I'm worried about him. Rudy thinks he's kind of fudging it because he don't want to coach no more. I'm like,
I don't think he wants to coach anymore.
Well, I think you're right that he's probably looking for an out.
I'm not saying he's not hurt. He has 2 toes.
Yeah.
He had cancer.
Right. And again, when you hear the phrase blood clot, it's scary. Going back to Wendy.
Yeah.
I'm scared to death. Forget the player, forget the Spurs. Is the kid going to be okay?
It sent Chris Bosh into retirement early.
Yes. And there are blood clots that kill people depending on where they crop up.
If you don't catch them.
Yeah, man. So it's scary. So Dion's got issues right now. And I felt bad as a TCU fan the other night. I was it took away from the victory. Beating Colorado, watching him limp around like that with one shoe on. And then having to sit down a bunch. It was distracting to the game. I'm just glad to get the damn game over with. And
he already has a porta potty.
I know, because he's got whatever the bladder issues. Anyway, so Dr. G is going to come on. So anyway, all that to say, Bouquet, people actually watch our show, sir. I have to remind him that sometimes, y'all. As evidenced by St. Laurent, who's already in the building today with a $49.99 donation to our cause. Let's see how many of us can match Mark. So Mark, who's in jury duty, also gave $1.99. Hey, Mark, your $1.99 counts just as much as St. Laurent's $50. How many of us can match Mark with a donation of $1.99 before the show starts to support Mike and Rudy? Or you could donate to the Shansize Defense Fund, the Sunshine Defense Fund. Choice is yours. Oh, drinking lonely, wandering the streets of a foreign city. #choices. Yeah, did y'all see there's video now of Sanchez wandering around the street after he had already gotten stabbed.
That lets you know he was on something.
My God, and it's more than booze. That dude's got drug problems.
Yeah, it didn't look good, man.
No, bad.
But he still looked better than the 69-year-old.
Well, I know, I know. You're right. But if I'm his lawyers. Mark's so apologetic. Mark throws his mercy to the court, or he begs. He throws himself to the court, begs for mercy. He's so sorry to this guy. Mark mixed the wrong medication with alcohol, and he'll never do it again. He's going to go to rehab. Please don't fire him, Fox. Blah blah blah. He's probably going to wind up the ways of Tom Brenneman. Fox fired his ass for dropping the wrong F-bomb on the air. There's some F-bombs you can drop and probably just get in trouble. Some F-bombs you cannot drop. What are you laughing at, Bouquet? Have you seen this coffee cup, Bouquet?
I haven't, but I just thinking about Tom Brenneman is great.
All of them be putting on this headset again.
Kansas City.
Who gave you that cup?
We had it custom made.
Oh,
look at that. I think a listener made this for us. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith, as there's a drive in the deep left field by Castellanos, and that'll be a home run, and so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game.
Iconic.
I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again.
Iconic.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been rehired. Yeah, on
Yeah,
a lower level.
He was doing college football last time I checked.
Yeah, he's doing like St. Mary's versus Valdosta State, but he's really good at broadcasting.
Yeah.
And he's just a homophobe.
That's what it seems like. Yeah. Doesn't like Kansas City apparently.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't. If you say that word, it's not seem like you are.
And that was just so. And going back to that, I was just so weird that he chose Kansas City, Missouri, of all the places, to call the F capital of the world.
I didn't realize that they had. I don't know.
Every city has some. Now they're not called Fs. That's a horrible thing to call people. But I would have thought maybe if you're doing a game in San Francisco, not to be stereotypical, maybe in Austin or
Atlanta.
We got a lot of undercover brothers in Atlanta in the ATL.
I'm saying this: if you sleep with a woman in Atlanta, there's a good chance she slept with a gay man that you didn't know was gay. Strap it up in Atlanta. Strap it up in Atlanta.
So you're saying in Atlanta you have two guys who have banged the same girl are known as Eskimo brothers. Like if I find out, oh my God, you dated this girl, I did too. Oh my God, we're Eskimo brothers, So you're saying we have some.
They're not all the way comfortable in Atlanta. There's a lot of them that are out.
It's possible we've been.
But there's a lot of undercover in Atlanta.
Really? I didn't know.
A lot.
Man. The more you know.
Just be gay. Just be gay, bro. It's 2025.
So I have a hot sports opinion about the black man.
Uh-oh.
The black. I'm asking questions. I like to ask questions, especially about sociology. I took anthropology in college, sociology. Is it harder for the macho black man from the South to come out as being gay or bisexual?
Oh God.
Do you agree?
Oh,
okay.
1000%.
Big old long black one.
It's because I guess, like, I don't know, there's something culturally in the South. It's hard for Southerners, I would say, even white.
Period.
But the black man, especially the strong black man, it's hard to come out and say, yeah, by the way, on Friday nights, certain days of the when there's a full moon like we had last night.
We did.
I have a little
frisky.
Yeah, a little frisky. Did y'all see the moon last night? It was awesome.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty big again tonight too.
I'm a Cancer. When it's a full moon, I'm in a good mood.
Really interesting.
It's weird.
I think I can sense the weather changing because it's not bad. I got a little bit of headache right here.
See, my wife swears when rain's coming, her knees start hurting, and I told her she was full of shit. And then I asked Doc Garrett once, and Doc Garrett confirmed that that's legit. So I had to apologize.
It is true. There's certain things in the atmosphere that could offset. If she has an underlying condition, if she's arthritic, does she have any arthritis that she's aware of, like in her legs? All the weightlifting she does, maybe?
She's Latina arthritic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We're just going to stereotype everybody today.
Oh, yeah. It rains every Easter. Jesus is crying. I'm like, okay, babe. I believe you.
So my dad, God bless Big Mike, my dad once told me when I was a kid that you ever been like outside and the sun's shining bright and it starts raining while it's sunny?
I know the reason.
The devil's beating his wife.
The devil is beating his wife.
Your dad told me that too.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this since we're talking culture. Did
Okay.
your mom is this a black thing or was this I'm not even asked, Buki.
Okay.
Did your parents have you convinced that if you're riding in the car and you have on the light inside the car, you could get pulled over?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not a culture thing. That's just a boomer thing. Because my mom's like, turn that light off. You'll get me pulled over. I'm like, dang.
So
I've never heard of somebody get a ticket. I don't know. Has anybody ever been pulled over for having the light on?
That's a great question, and I've never had any definitive answers. Yes, I was told back in the day, don't have the light on because we're going to get pulled over. It's illegal. But I've never heard of anybody actually getting pulled over because of that. That's a damn good question.
I got my mom pulled over once. It was bad ball by me.
So what? For what?
With the light on?
So you guys know, like in the back of cars, they have like the part that's like a little carpet, section between the seat, the window, back window, and the part back there. basically I was
like the back console back.
Yeah. So basically, I was a wee lad, you know. I was adventurous. I unstrapped myself from my seatbelt shit, and I just played back there for about 5 minutes. And a police officer saw me back.
Oh
there.
yeah, that's a toddler not. First of all, that's a toddler not strapped in. First of all, Mike, do you remember having a car seat?
No, I never had a car seat.
I don't think I did either.
Nope.
Not when you guys were children.
I never wore a seatbelt either, ever.
Yeah, no, my mom made me wear a seatbelt. My mom made me wear a seatbelt, but I may have had a car seat. I don't remember.
Dude, I remember being little and standing up in the back seat. Now I didn't climb up into the back dash like you did, but I remember standing up, holding on to the side like I'm on a streetcar in San Francisco, and I'm in the back seat of my grandma's Pinto. I one time saw a kid fall out of a car.
What?
In my old neighborhood back in the day, we were riding behind this car, and this little kid was hanging out of the back window. And my grandma even said, "That's stupid. They need to get that kid in that car." He was hanging out like a damn dog, like a dog will stick its head out, you know?
Yeah.
Kid falls out, boom, in the street, and the car runs over the kid's foot right in front of us. Ghetto ass sons of bitches. I just stood up. I had sense enough not to stick my head out.
Nah.
And my parents wouldn't let me do that, but they didn't understand that. We didn't have seatbelts. It's funny this came up because, so I took my stepson to school this morning.
Okay.
So we just bought a new car, which I love the car. I'm still learning the car. I'm learning.
Okay.
Newer car. It's almost brand new. It was came off the lot late last year, basically new. And I'm still learning all the gadgets, all the bells and the whistles. And look, I am not anti-technology, but what I don't like is when I don't want a technology takeover of my life.
Right.
And I'm a Gen Xer. I'm from the school where we stood up in the back seat. Not saying you should do that, but that's where I come from. So that's the background. This car babysits the shit out of the driver. And it was kind of a beating today. I was bitching about the car today. I got to find how to turn off. There's some technology our car does that I need to figure out how to turn it off, because
when you get over
it automatic. Yeah. So you get within 2 car lengths of a car. Beep, 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 it takes off.
I hate that.
At you.
I hate that.
It's gonna make you have a car wreck.
I hate that.
It's like this red light goes, and it makes this awful sound, and I almost slammed on the brakes. Their efforts to protect me from myself, it's gonna make me have a car wreck.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's not even like I'm that close to the back car. I mean, we're on the freeway. I can't keep too much distance. It's rush hour traffic this morning going to school. And so there's cars ahead of me. And if I got a little bit too close and didn't brake, oh my God. And the doors lock all the time automatically on me. They automatically just lock. Jesus Christ, I'm a grown ass man. I don't want my car to have to babysit me like that. So I got to figure out how to turn some of that shit off.
The thing is for the 17-year-olds, Mike, not for us.
Well, that's their fault. That's their fault for being mouth breathers. Not all human beings want to get regulated in their own effing car. We deal with enough regulation in society. We constantly get babysat everywhere we go. And I'm not the Unabomber, but this is where technology fucks up. Because technology giveth and it taketh. It takes away your rights if you let it. I don't want technology to make my life so easy that it takes over my decision making. That's bullshit.
That's where we're headed.
You know, and we got to talking about music this morning. Me and my 17-year-old Nina's kid. She's out of town, so I've been taking him to school. We're talking about algorithms on Spotify. You know, and this show's on Spotify, and I'm so happy and thankful.
I think.
Usually when Bouquet remembers to engage it.
They get it when they get it. Fuck off.
But if it's 420, okay. Anyway. So it's I'm like, we used to make playlists too back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't created for us.
I had to download it to a CD, yeah.
Yeah, or a cassette tape.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass that would be.
But it was fun.
You're right.
But there was a sense, it can be, but we didn't know any better, and it was fun to do. There was a sense of accomplishment. I spent 30 or 45 minutes putting some songs on a CD. It's my tunes. Whether or not it's difficult or not, they're my songs. Like Spotify now, there's a certain shuffle. Where even when you have your own playlist, they'll pop in every once in a while, and they'll just play a tune that's not on your playlist because it's a song that's similar to what you're listening to.
Right.
F that shit. That's taking away my decision making on my phone in my car with my music. Get the hell out of my brain, Spotify, with your bullshit. I don't want you to recommend me tunes. I don't like algorithms either, because they get to choose what shows up in the algorithm, and that's horseshit.
Oh, my social media, I don't see anybody that I actually follow anymore. Like, I just see a bunch of fried chicken and shit to help you diet. And I'm like, I follow none of this. But once you spend any time on a page, Instagram and Facebook makes up your mind for you. It's a pain in the ass for sure.
So when you go to Facebook, you have Facebook.
Yeah.
So I have my personal Facebook, and I have like a public figure Facebook page. My personal one, I'll go on there once or twice a week just to see what my uncles are doing, or my cousins, or my nieces, or whatever.
You actually see them?
No, because it's just a bunch of bullshit that I don't even follow.
Yeah.
And I'm almost ready to delete my Facebook account. And I guess I could just go old school and actually call my sisters, see how they're doing. I could do that, but I like to see their post. I want to see what my little nieces and nephews are doing and stuff. I don't want to call them every day, but I want to check in on them to see what they're posting this week. Oh, there's little Mijo. He graduated from kindergarten, whatever, or so-and-so doing such and such in soccer games. But I have to fight through all this recommendations by Facebook.
Yeah, you have to actually go into it and click on friends.
If I gave an F about raw alerts, I would follow raw alerts. You don't have to send them to me. It's to the point now where I'm almost scared to watch any videos, because if I watch one, I'm going to get 50 that are similar that I don't want to see, and I don't have time for.
Gosh, we sound old.
Yeah, but I think we're making sense too, though. I'm all about technological advancement. I'm all about ease and comfort and making things sensible, but not at the expense of erasing my ability to make my own effing decisions.
Right.
I don't ever want to take that away. Shout out Duster, celebrating 19 months of membership. How about them Blues, Bookie? Chelsea is back. You a Chelsea man?
You, Duster. This is for you, Duster.
Oh no, you're
That's
Liverpool.
You.
Did Chelsea beat Liverpool?
Yeah, they beat them 2-1 on the last kick of the game. Really pissed me off.
Oh,
but we'll see what they are in a few months, because they're going to be ass. We all know it.
Who, Chelsea? Yeah,
fourth place team.
Massive underachiever. They're like the Philadelphia 76ers. Got talent, got big money, can't get it done.
They're America's team now with the American owner.
Well, I know, and that's what happened to them. They were rolling along fine with that Russian oligarch they had as the owner. If you want to have massive success in English Premier League, you need to have a dictator be your owner. You need to be owned by either a Russian oligarch, or you need to be owned by sheiks in the Middle East. Give me some sheiks. All day long with the sheiks. If I get sheiks, my team's going to win. I was not making fun. I was having fun. There's a big difference between having fun and making fun.
Shout out to Aaron Canuper.
Hey, this is Team Saudi Arabia. You know that. We just talked about this the other day. We're ready to get picked up. We want to get picked up. We want there to be a live tour for podcasters, because they got money. Did y'all see where all the comedians took a lot of shit for going over there?
Oh, yeah. They've been defending themselves too. Like, y'all didn't say nothing about the golfers. Y'all didn't say nothing about Canelo. Why y'all talking shit to the comedians? It's straight up warfare on comedians nowadays. It ain't even a job to pursue anymore.
No,
you can't go up there and do what you want to do.
The second you make some hay and get a little bit famous, people are looking to cancel you. These are all people that let algorithms and technology run their lives and make their decisions for them. They're the ones that want to cancel everybody. Makes you weak.
I don't think everybody needs to be canceled.
No, of course not. All right, people are bringing money to the table. I love it.
We got a lot. Yeah. Who else we got?
In the building. Just cause for the in the building kettle. Pour some out for Tony Parker Sr. Yeah, that sucked. Mr. Parker died. And apparently he died at Tony's house, Tony Parker's house. So Tony Parker Sr. I don't know what house it was. Tony's got a few. I don't even know if it was here or was it in France. I don't know. Tony Parker Sr. passed away in Tony Parker Jr.'s home. Very unexpectedly, obviously. He was only 70. I saw that and I got upset by that. That saddened me. We used to, whenever Tony Parker would have a bad night or bitch to the refs too much or get taken to school by somebody, we'd always come on here and call him Paris Tony. But on those nights where Tony was a baller and was playing like an all-NBA point guard and kicking ass in post games, we called him, or playoff games, we called him Chicago Tony. Sometimes he was too French. Other times his daddy was from Chicago. And we used to always do a bit on the radio station saying, we want Chicago Tony. It's game 7. We don't need Paris Tony. We need Chicago Tony. So.
He was always, and what's Mr. Senior, Parker Senior, he was a man of the people. Like, you might be somewhere just chilling, and Tony Parker Senior walk in, one of the coolest, nicest dudes you'll ever meet. Met him a couple of times. Really good dude, nice dude. Just like, hey, yeah, my son just so happens to be Tony, but I don't want to talk about him. I'm just here to have a good time. Great dude, man. That sucks for Tony. And I'm sure the Spurs family, they are a family. They are a legit family. I'm sure they're rallying around him.
Sure.
For the next few weeks. You know, it's always tough. They dealt with it with Tim and dealt with it, with Pop when his wife died. And now, you got Mr. Senior that's passed away. So pour something out for Tony Parker Sr. Good dude from all accounts.
Saw that last night, and I thought about my own dad. My dad's 68, and I do not spend enough time with my daddy. And just saying that guts me.
Yeah, I don't call my mom enough. My mom lives in Dallas. I don't call her enough. I need to just call more.
I don't even call my dad. We text 2 or 3 times a week, but that's not enough. That's not enough. I haven't seen my dad since early summer. That's not cool. He's 60. He's in great shape, but you never know. Tony Parker's dad, that was shocking. They didn't expect it.
Yeah, I got to do a better job. My sisters are great about it. I got to do better. I have a social media relationship with my mom because my mom will comment on everything with my stuff. She's one of our biggest fans, but I need a more personal relationship with mom. So I agree with you on that one, Mike.
So sucks. By the way, did y'all see Pop was at practice yesterday?
I did.
That was cool. Very good to see Pop. I saw he was just sitting down next to Jeremy Sohan, what I saw, and they were watching Wemby shoot, and he was just chopping it up with Sohan. But the photo that I saw, did you get this picture, Bouquet? I sent you a still frame photo.
Grab it.
Did you grab it?
No, I'll grab it now.
Son of a bitch. Well, no, by the time you get it loaded and ready to roll, it'll be over. It's just Pop sitting on a bench next to Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah. Watching Wemby shoot.
Well, now it's hard to tell because it's a still frame photo, but he looks better to me in this picture than he did earlier this year when he officially resigned. He did not look good at all. Remember that press conference where they had to help him,
right? And
he was hardly able to get it out, and he had the El Jefe, El Presidente.
They helped him walk up there. Yeah,
there's the photo. So there's Pop in the back in the distance. There's Wemby shooting. Wemby shirtless still creeps me out. Sorry, I love him, but that creeps me out.
That's a real hooper. Real hoopers always got their shirts off.
Is that how they roll?
He's just a hooper. But I love it. Like it's crazy. How magnetic Pop is, when we see one side because we're not family and we're like, damn, that guy seems like an ass. But anybody that spends any time with them is absolutely infatuated with them because DeMar DeRozan's gone on numerous podcasts talking about, when his pops passed, he said 15 minutes later, Pops came to his house, knocked on the door. He's like, what are you doing here? Sat with him for 3 hours and just cried and talked about his dad.
Man.
So, I know DeMar couldn't wait to get out of here. That's more has to do with the city than it has to do with Pop. And you could just see 85% communication is nonverbal. And just looking at Sohan, he's at Disney World.
Yeah.
He's at Disney World. Like it's a body language thing. He's at Disney World just hanging out with Pop. Like, damn, what's up, man? How you doing? And I bet you they ain't talking a lick of basketball.
No. But from that photo is hard to see there, but if you zoom in a little bit, if you get a chance to with your fingers.
Yeah, he looks better.
He looks a little better. He does. His face looks more like him. I did notice he's shaved the beard, which he looks like a little bit more like the old school Pop. But so he and Sohan really hit it off too.
Yeah.
When he had to quit and step down and not return, it gutted Jeremy.
You got to remember, Jeremy may be a second round pick. Late first at best if the Spurs don't select him at number 9. So he's always gonna have a special place because it's like, yo, y'all took a chance on me, and when I didn't know where I was gonna go in the draft.
Young kid, English kid with a Polish mom. Here he is hitting it off in San Antonio, Texas, with this old man who's pushing 80, and it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool. So Pop's still the president, by the way. No, we hadn't seen Pop at practice yet. I assume he still does something as team president. I don't think it's just symbolic. I don't know. Do you? I'm surely he's
no. He's still saying stuff, but Pop is also a delegator. He's going to allow you to do your job, but he still has a role. He wouldn't be there. Pop wouldn't be there as a hood ornament. That's not his nature. If he's there, he's working.
Yeah, I agree with you. Regular Loser's in here. He donated $1.99. Thank you, Regular Loser. Appreciate you. Menudo Culo Biter is in the building. $4.99.
Fill me in on it. I've been waiting on you to get to this. What is he talking about? Read this.
Punch myself for playing Mike and Nina's birthday message for my mom before I had a chance to listen to it. So this is a buddy of ours.
Okay.
It was his birthday the other day, and Nina and I left him a voicemail on his birthday, and it was it's me and Nina. Everything's a bit, and it got a little sexual in nature toward the end of the voicemail.
Did y'all start breathing heavy?
I was.
Did y'all
celebrating 420 on 410?
Did y'all simulate a sexual act?
No, we said something about doing stuff to his butt or something like that. I was 2 beers and a couple of rips in, and it's just funny, just goofing. He
played it for his mom
at church without listening to it. He wanted to show, look how much Mike and Nina mean to me. They sent me a birthday message, and he plays it all the way to the end without having listened to it. Very rookie radio mistake by you.
Yeah.
Very rookie radio mistake. But his mom thankfully thought it was funny and got a kick out of it. So thank God. Also played it at church apparently, which is even more funny. I mean, if you're gonna do an ass joke for a bit for someone's birthday, you might as well do it at church, right?
Why not?
Why not? Speaking of Russian oligarchs, Rib Zhirnowski's in the building. 1999. Good morning, guys. Justin Herbert still sucks.
Damn.
Well, just when I was coming around on Herbert, they've now dropped 2 games in a row in San Diego or LA. Still call them San Diego. Herbert
they are San
amazing.
Diego.
Herbert looked like what Trevor Lawrence has looked like the last few weeks.
Right.
Did you watch last night?
Hell yeah, the whole game. Great game.
Dude.
Great game.
I got 2 reach arounds today.
Okay.
Wow.
You got one, don't you?
Yeah, I got one.
My first reach around is Trevor Lawrence, who Rudy likes to call Sunshine, who reminds me of the kid on Remember the Titans. For sure. All right, I want to tread lightly here because I'm just talking about right now. I'm not saying, he's about to be a Hall of Famer. Trevor Lawrence is about to win 14 games in a row. He's the next Mahomes. I don't want to say that. And all I said about Herbert, by the way, 3 weeks ago was this is the kid I thought that the Chargers were getting. The Herbert you now see. And now all of a sudden the Chargers have dropped to. Not that it's all his fault. Lawrence is a kid who I have defended. I'm so happy to see Trevor Lawrence having success because I've defended him. He has ridiculous amounts of talent. This was the kid who was the number 1 overall pick, won the championship with Clemson.
Beat Bama.
Yeah, made Dabo the legend he thinks he is. He and Deshaun Watson.
Right.
And Trevor Lawrence has never had the same head coach more than 2 years. He's never had the same offensive coordinator more than a year.
He had Urban Meyer.
He's not had any stability.
He's in Jacksonville.
He plays in a shitty city that the league makes play 4 games overseas every year. Small-ass market. And he's never had any decent management. He's never had any decent coaching. Nothing's been consistent. It's only 5 games in, which is why I don't want to overreact to anything. We got 12 more of these damn things. And he wasn't awesome in the first half. He was fine, good. The Chiefs aren't playing great right now.
But
the Jags
what?
are playing good.
But what?
But in winning time.
But there we go. I was waiting.
Quarter last night.
That last drive was magnificent.
The throws he made in the fourth quarter last night, he looked as good as any. You can't make better sideline passes than what Trevor Lawrence made.
Those were elite throws.
Mm-hmm.
There's guys that can make throws, but not everybody can make that out from the opposite hash, leading him and keeping it away from an all-world Pro Bowl DB. So, and then the play where he falls down again, gets up, still keeps his wherewithal, doesn't panic, gets in the end zone. That's big time stuff. That was big. Sure. That was a big time moment. I'm not gonna we do the show every day, every week, so the opinions will change. But as of right now, he looks like a dog.
And they're 4-1, and they just beat Kansas City last night. Kansas City's 2-3.
Yep.
And if you look at Jacksonville's schedule, there's no reason in the next month they've got a bye, and then they've got 3 very winnable games against teams that aren't that great. They could be 7-1 here at their bye week.
I don't know when the last time I said this. Maybe when they had I don't know when the last time I said this, but I'm looking forward to Jags Colts. When is that game, Buki? Let me know when Jags play the Colts.
Yeah, the mighty Daniel Jones versus Trevor Lawrence as they battle for first team All-Pro this year at quarterback. Crazy.
That's insane, dude.
December 7th. December 7th.
That's the first time?
Yeah, and December 28th.
Okay. I guess the NFL knew something. NFL knew something we didn't know. NFL kind of figured like, okay, these two teams are going to be vying for that division. Let's set them up in December so they can go down for the division. I'm looking. I won't be looking forward to it now. I got a lot that goes on between now and December 7th.
We get in our little Texas sports bubble, so we've talked about how well Dak's played, and he's playing as good as anybody. And so, and I said the other day that no one's playing better than Dak is, but there's like probably 3 or 4 guys tied for first right now. Your best quarterbacks in football right now. Now, Trevor Lawrence was great last night. Herbert's had great looks. But right now, the best 4 quarterbacks in the league are Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield,
and Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. We saw that coming 6 weeks ago.
Yes.
Who thought that was going to be how things were 6 weeks ago? Daniel, I've defended the Giants kind of. You agree with me. They could not re-sign Saquon Barkley.
No.
Because they're terrible. And so they had to let him go. There's no use in having a $20 million running back if you're going to go 3 and whatever. It's the same thing with Micah Parsons. It's kind of the same sentiment, although Micah's not nearly as good at what he does as what Saquon is at what he does anyway. And so I kind of gave the Giants a dysfunctional pass.
No problem with that.
They ain't getting a pass for Daniel Jones.
No, this makes Daboll look bad.
Makes the Giants look like dog shit.
It makes Daboll look bad because, again, to me, great coaches are taking what you have and doing and helping them succeed at what they do well. Right. And that's what they're doing down there in Indianapolis. Like, okay, Daniel Jones isn't this, he isn't that, but he is this, this, and this. So let's hone that.
Yeah.
And you got guys like Daboll, like, this is my system. This is what you need to do and do it, or you're just going to look like shit and I'm going to keep my job. That ain't the coach I want. I want my coach to coach up my players. Right. I think Sirianni's done that with Hurts. The great coaches figure out what their guys do well.
Can I hit you with my second reach around?
Yeah.
Jerry Jones. I'm giving Jerry flowers today. Well, I'm giving him a reach around.
Shut up, let me answer.
For flipping off those degenerate shithead Jet fans the other day. I thought that was awesome. You see that? Flipped him off twice.
I saw that. He was a few Johnny Walker Blues in for sure.
Okay, now Bouquet, don't get triggered. This is what I'm about to say here.
I already am triggered.
This is generalities, not all of you. So in the city of New York, white collar people that live in Manhattan with educations and all their teeth, decent jobs, responsibilities, they root for the Giants. All right. Over in Queens and Flushing, Long Island, a bunch of uneducated, typical that New Yorker, that guy who thinks his shit don't stink, but really his whole body does because he don't bathe but about once a week and thinks that cologne is a shower. Those kind of New Yorkers, they're the Jets fans.
Sure.
Yes. The uneducated
Jets and Mets fans, are they the same?
Yes. So in New
Yankees
York
and Giants.
So the poshy Manhattaners, they are Bouquet. You will agree with this, I'll bet. In New York, the rich people all root for the Giants, the Yankees, the Knicks, and the Rangers.
Yes.
The blue collar the blue collar working class, i.e., uneducated, they're Jets, Mets, Islanders, Nets.
Ugh.
Right?
Yep.
Ugh.
It's a tough living out there.
It's a tough living out there. If I were a New Yorker, I'd be not that I'm posh, but kind of arrogant. If I were a New Yorker, it'd be Yankees, Knicks, Rangers. Who am I missing? Giants. Those would be my teams. The thinking man's teams are those four. The degenerate, don't have all my tooth shit head that lives off the New York government. Those are the Jets fans. So good on Jerry for flipping their asses off. Thought it was great. Did y'all see Jerry on the Dr. Pepper commercial?
No.
During the Jets game, Dr. Pepper debuted a new commercial with Jerry. Go check it out when you get off the air today. And he was good. It was really fast, but he was great. He sold the shit out of it.
Damn. Jerry keeps on winning.
So how many episodes into Landman are you right now?
I'm going to start episode 5.
Okay. Have you seen the Jerry scene yet? Have you got there? I don't think you've gotten there yet.
No.
When you see when you get to the scene, did you know Jerry makes an appearance in Landman?
I remember you talked about when we first started What You Watch on Wednesday.
A full 5-minute scene Jerry's in.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
I've been waiting. Holler back at me when you see that scene.
I will. I'm in love with this show. This show is great.
Yeah.
I watched this show thinking about all of my buddies that I've had in the oil field. I wonder what they think watching it, because they can relate, not to the landman side, but of that daily grind of being in the oil field. Because everybody just sees the lifted trucks and the houses and that they go on vacations and they make a lot of money, but you can die.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I got some buddies that do really well in the oil field, but I wonder what they think watching Landman. Like, because there's some terminology that I don't understand because I've never worked in the oil field. So I'm like, damn, I want to call a couple of my cousins that are in the oil field and ask them, like, hey man, if you watch Landman, what do you think about it? How accurate is it? But it feels accurate.
If you're a crew leader or above, you ain't dumb. You can't be dumb and do that shit.
No, hell no.
There's a
big time. There's big boy science involved in that.
Absolutely. Shit. There's some roughnecks that are on just work on
for sure.
And just get paid to hammer all day.
Yeah, felons that out of choices, so you go to oil field. Of course.
Jets fans do the hammering. Giants fans run the crew.
Bookie, you gonna take this shit? He ain't never been to New York.
No, I'm excited.
It's all
that
true.
You're watching it. I'm happy that you're watching it. And remember, I told you earlier this year, one of the crew leaders on the show reminds me of you, your personality.
I saw him.
You got all offended.
I saw him. I love him.
He's a
boss.
Great dude. Yeah, boss. He's the man. He's a crew leader.
But he got a fucking problem. I was like, oh shit. Okay, boss.
Yeah. Have you gotten to the scene where the cartel shows up and he's like,
no,
boss, you packing?
No.
Oh, she's always with me. Okay. That's all I'm going to give you. That's good shit. All right. Rudy, go ahead.
My reach around.
Yes, sir.
Is Torian York. He's probably my favorite football player right now. And I don't say that a lot about defensive players. It's always the flashy guy. Torian York.
I'm so happy you're into college football.
Yeah, I love it.
It delights me.
Yeah. He's a defensive player. He's a more violent Luke Kuechly. Okay. Luke Kuechly knows everything you're going to do, when you're going to do it, why you're going to do it. Look at the motion, look at the quarterback, listen to the cadence, knows exactly what you're going to do, and he beats you to it. But he's a little more violent than Luke Kuechly. And I'm speaking of A&M's linebacker, Torian York. Reach around to that football playing son of a gun. It's one thing to be really cerebral. It's a whole nother thing to be really cerebral, know what everybody on the field is supposed to be doing, and also be Ray Lewis violent. That's what Torian York is. If he's not a first round pick, I don't know what a first round pick is. But I know we've been giving a lot of love to the Aggies. I'm sorry.
It's all deserved.
I'm sorry, Horns, but
all deserved.
It is what it is. So that's my reach around.
We talk about teams of note. We talk about teams that do things, and we don't discriminate against the logo. You do some shit, you get talked about. He's a stud, and so they're playing Florida this week. I can't wait to see. I want to see how the Gators respond to this win over Texas. And and you mentioned he's got beef going back to high school with DJ Lagway.
Really?
They played the same district.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because they were Temple High, right?
Torian's from Temple, and DJ went to Willis, and so they're in that central east, that east central southeast part of Texas. That's some good ball up there, and they've had beef because he used to have to defend DJ Lagway.
I love it.
Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. They shit talked last year a little bit, so they've had beef for years. I look forward to seeing how Florida responds and how the Aggies handle their response after they beat Texas. Speaking of football and Jerry, so we had kind of hit on this yesterday, just a reminder. So Rudy and I and Bouquet, Sunday after the Carolina Panteras game, or I guess I should say the Panteras de Carolina, we will have our first in the building Cowboys post-game show right after the game Sunday here on the channel. So be advised, Sunday afternoon, we will be doing a post-game show.
Well, that's going to be around 3-ish, right?
3.
Boy, do they play at 12 again?
It's a noon game.
See what happens? The Cowboys, when they play the Jets and the damn Panthers, we got to watch them at noon.
I know, but hey, we need the wins, though.
Yeah, no
shit. Need to play as many shitty teams as they can. So we'll have post-game show when it's over. GC Services has jumped on board as a sponsor.
And maybe one other.
Maybe one other. As soon as the check gets here, then they're officially in. But I think
I got a call. I got a phone call today. Maybe 2.
Okay, sounds good. Julian B's in the booth. $4.99. Thank you, Julian. We have rained out the job site for the day. I'm going to make the drive to the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. Wish me luck urban hunting. That's kick-ass.
Hey, Julian, bring me something, man. I'll cash app you. Because it's cheap out there.
You been to Kentucky?
Hell no.
A man with your whiskey palate needs to get up to Kentucky.
Hey, man, if you can't play football or basketball, stay out of Kentucky.
You can drink some booze, though, baby.
No, I know. I want to go to Kentucky.
Trip. Y'all have a good time.
I gotta go to Nashville first. I ain't even been in Nashville.
Yeah, good spot. Nashville's great. Spent 2 days there once, and I've always wanted to go back. So, anyway, thank you, Julian. Speaking of whiskey, maybe it didn't come from the distillery, but they got some damn good locations all over city here in San Antonio, and they got some damn good choices at all 7 Texas Cheer Liquors, the official liquor store in the building. So I haven't been in it a few weeks, ever since our appearance, but you're in all the time. What's the top shelf look like these days?
It still looks great because here's the thing, man. And 80 don't mind saying, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
When you talk about allocations, the reason why they always have allocations is because it is reserved for the people that shop with us. Mm-hmm. And then what I mean by that, you got to get in the rewards program. And I've seen guys walk away with $400 or $500 bottles for a lot less because AD and Renee take care of the people that take care of them. Now, if you're just the bourbon hunter and you're just riding around the city looking for a quick deal, you're going to be mad at some of the prices. And you know what? We're okay with that because you don't shop with us. You want it at retail so you can go and sell it for $300-400. And we appreciate all business, but bourbon hunters that never shop with us, if you don't like our prices, we appreciate you stopping by. You have a wonderful day. But if you would like, you can get into our reward program. Spend some money with us within this quarter, and that Weller 107 or that E.H. Taylor or that whatever it is, maybe we can get it much lower for you. But if not, hey, man, I'll shake your hand. Appreciate you coming by and be on your way to go find nothing.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Just become a member. It's free.
Yeah.
And they give away discounts on allocated stuff. You might be a Jets fan and you don't know what you're doing, but for you Giants fans, they got Blanton's too. Sorry, Bouquet. It's just become a thing.
That's a good one, Mike.
Jets fans go down. They come out with that bottom shelf shit. Old Forester or whatever.
Man, just taking shots everywhere.
Yeah, or clap or go get a lit kit.
Go get a lit kit. All 7 of them. And here's what they also all have in common too. Oh, look here.
Oh, look at that. When are you gonna open it? What are you doing?
I think you should save it. It's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm definitely going to save the container, obviously, but I don't know. I'm waiting for a day where I can just lay out and get super polluted, I guess.
You were just at the coast.
I had to bring it with me. Who wants to do that?
It's for parties.
You're such a lazy little kid.
You can save that for a little while.
Yeah, let's
save
go.
that for when the Jets make the playoffs.
Oh, the Halloween part. Oh.
Well, no, okay. Have a Halloween party instead because it might get old waiting on the Jets. 5% off all Texas cheer liquors, whether you're buying Bookies, Run My Cheeks Lit Kid, or high-quality top-shelf hooch and in between. All 7 locations will give you 5% off when you mention in the building. All right. I don't want to spend too much time, but Texas Association of Broadcasters reached out to me this week.
What happened?
Asked me if I wanted to be a judge in their annual state awards they give away. TAB, best this, best that. So I told them yes.
Of course you did.
I've done it before. I want to do it again. So they don't care that I'm not even technically in radio anymore. But
you're in media. It doesn't.
Smart of them, though, to reach out to a podcaster or an influencer because that industry needs to do more of that. They need to reach out to more of us. Radio stations need to start reaching out to guys like Rudy and me or influencers and shit like that. They want to stay alive. So every year, the Texas Association of Broadcasters, they have these big award ceremony up in Austin, and in the months leading up to the big gala where they give out all the trophies and everything, they got to judge all these entries. And so I'm going to be judging the television and the radio side this year. I am going to be responsible for giving out these awards.
I hope what is it called? The Texas what?
Texas Association of Broadcasters.
I hope they understand that Mike will have no problem turning in a ballot that says they all suck.
That's correct. And I want to reach out to all television newscasters and sportscasters or whatever on radio.
You can be bought.
I am up for bribery. Absolutely.
My man. Always thinking about ITB. My man.
Hey, rule number 1, it's about me.
Right.
All right, Ruben is in the building. Thank you, Ruben. $20. We're making some money today. We need to smoke weed every day.
Thank you.
Man of my word, Rudy's phone didn't ring and kick him off for once yesterday. I should do double or nothing for today's show, but I've been on a cold streak of gambling. Happy 420 episode, fellas. What's he talking about? Was he trying to call you yesterday?
No, because normally when we do it from home,
mm-hmm.
I owe so many people money. I get phone calls because I do the show on my phone, and it kicks me off for a quick second. That didn't happen yesterday. So he said he'd give us $20 today if it didn't happen.
Oh, that's
and it didn't happen.
Man of his word.
Appreciate you being a man of your word.
Thank you,
knock on wood.
Thank you,
I hope you didn't jinx me.
I think I'll go eat lunch there today.
I haven't been in a while. I need to go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my.
He got mad at me last time. You don't eat beans? Get out of my restaurant. All right, I'll get out.
You finally get a black man to come in and you kick him out over beans.
Yeah, he kicked me out over beans.
Charlie's in the building. When I was young, I was sticking my head out the car window once, and my mom rolled it up on my neck.
Good for her.
Didn't even notice that I got my ass beat.
Good for her. That's good parenting. That's what we need. These teachers our teachers didn't hate us like they hate these kids now. They hate these kids because there's no help at home.
Right.
See, when I went home and I had a bad note, my mom immediately blamed me. She didn't immediately run up to the school and get mad at the teacher because she knew her son was bad as hell.
That's
y'all nowadays, y'all run up there. How dare you talk to Devin that way? Devin's fucking bad. Mm-hmm. Devin needs his ass kicked multiple times at home, and I wouldn't be calling you up here, Mrs. Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Good parenting, Charlie. Tell your mom we said hello and we love her.
God, when I was that 2 months that I taught, some of those parents that would come up there that had to come up there. Now, the ones that cared would come up, and for them, and they had their hearts in the right place. They're not always correct,
right?
But some of these moms would just drop their kids off in the morning or pick them up in the afternoon. That never came up there except for to drop their ass off. God, some of the conditions of some of these parents. It's no wonder their kids act like that.
Oh man. Oh, some of the outfits. Yeah, some of the outfits they wear at morning drop off is disgusting.
Women didn't even. There was a woman that just had a towel wrapped around her. Didn't even bother.
You're kidding.
Not kidding. Dropped off her kid. Had a big beach towel, just holding it around, and titties hanging out, no bra, panties, no shorts. Put a beach towel on because I guess the kid lived only like 4 or 5 blocks away. She gets out of bed, throws a towel on. Drives her little kid, drops his ass off, probably goes right back to bed. don't even have the decency to put a T-shirt on. That's fine. You don't want to wear a bra. Throw a T-shirt on.
Right.
A beach towel, Rudy. How about that day? Parents. Andy's in the building. $4.99. Give me the Patriots over the Saints. Oh, is Andy still alive? Is he one of the 5 sole survivors?
Yes, Andy, AD, Jorge Sanchez, Kathy, who I'm rooting for, by the way.
Why?
And Rube the Dude.
Because she's a chick?
Yes.
So Mr. Singh's one of the last 5.
He can't win.
I hope he doesn't.
Fair and square.
Jorge came up to the store yesterday. He's hype. I told hopefully this shit ends this week and we can do another one.
I know. I'm ready. And by the way, so the money that we're going to give away, it's not allocated to come into our account until next month. I thought this would go longer.
I know.
But whoever wins it gets $320.
Yeah, they get $320.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be $420. That'd been funny. That'd been hilarious. Jeez.
That would have been great. Mm-hmm. We still have more money, which is nice. Shout out to you guys.
Who else? Give us the rest of the money, Bookie, real quick.
Russ.
John. Yes, our guy Russ. John Fox, I think of the Broncos head coach, saying, call your parents while you still have them. But mine are both gone. Think about them constantly.
Damn.
We can't talk about it anymore. So shout out to you, our guy Russie Fox there. Hope you're doing well.
Russie.
Those
Who
words,
the fuck is Russie?
Those words are resonating. Shout out to our guy St. Laurent again.
Wow.
He's going to take your words to heart. Thinking and worrying does not replace action. Thank you to the Thunderdome family and our boy Denver Broncos head coach John Fox. Isaac the Third in there. That is accurate. Very much former. Is John Fox still alive?
Yes.
The Broncos coach, the Bears coach?
Yeah. He's alive. Wait. Anyway, who else?
Isaac the Third, good morning. Hoping all is well. Praying for strength for Tony Parker and his family. And shout out to Chris Jones on that last play there.
You'll see Chris Jones just sat there staring into the night sky like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
2 and 3. 2 and 3. Mahomes damn near pulled off a miracle, but Sunshine was a tick better. Crazy.
Yeah, shout out to him. And shout out to that pick six Mahomes threw apparently as well.
Oh, man.
Steve Tejeda, member for 19 months here officially. Shout out to you.
Y'all are the real MVPs
here.
Y'all are the real MVPs. Speaking of Russ, do you have the thing I sent you earlier today?
No.
It depends what that thing is.
Why don't I read an entry on the chat while you pull up said video of Russ that I sent you earlier this morning at 7 o'clock?
Oh, God, I guess I... Oh, okay, now I see what we're talking about. I didn't see this. I can't wait to react to this live, by the way. This should be hilarious. Are we playing the whole thing?
Let me read this, then we'll get to that. Mike Taylor Sr.'s in great shape. Yeah, Nuck Fico knows my father.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he took off at a full sprint on the golf course the other day, and I was like, what the hell? LOL. I said, Dad, chill. This is my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, chill. You're going to hurt yourself. He said, I do this so I don't hurt myself.
Amen.
See,
Amen to that.
See, it's funny. I'm like, I need to call my dad more. Hell, he's in better shape than I am.
He needs to call you more.
And I used to sprint. My dad's a sprinter. My dad is a big believer in sprint. My dad, a couple times a week, will go out. I guess he did it on the golf course. And he'll find open land, and my dad will do gassers. And he once told me, you ever seen a fat sprinter? I'm like, well, no, never have
seen a fat cyclist. I see him all over Southtown.
I've seen fat everything else. Yeah. And I used to actually sprint. I need to sprint more. So I shot hoops with MJ yesterday up at the church.
Every time he comes in town, he makes you. Every time he comes in town, he makes you take him to go shoot.
Yeah, and something happened historical yesterday. He beat me in 1-on-1.
It's
21 to 19.
Yo, it's over, Mike. You know they say it's over when your kid finally gets you. It's over.
Well, it was over at this moment.
We gotta keep on doing. You can.
Okay, he cannot beat me in horse yet. I can still shoot better than he can, but in 1-on-1, I can't.
What, you got tired? He wore you out?
I got tired. it was 10-10, and I'm like, can we just go to 12? No, we had to go to 21. And the only reason I was even in the game is because I made more free throws than he did. Yeah, he beat me. So we're going to find another court that we may go up there here in a minute when we get off the show here. I'm going to have lunch. I'm going to go shoot hoops. I need to make amends. I'm going to wax his ass today. He's getting dealt with. Although I don't know if I can play 2 days in a row, though. That's the thing. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. I'm sore.
It's hilarious.
Shot ball yesterday and got beat. God almighty. All right. Have we killed enough time, Bouquet?
Yeah, no,
right.
I've got it.
All right. We'll play 30, 40 seconds of this. Did Rudy pop out? Where'd Rudy go?
Right here.
Did we lose Rudy's connector?
Okay, internet. Okay. That wasn't phone calls. Okay. It's my shitty internet.
Let's play 45 to 60 seconds, and this will lead into the live spot is what this will do. I think this is at the VFW somewhere.
I love the VFW.
This is the general manager of GC Roofing with some random Mexicano playing guitar. Here's Russ doing karaoke the other night at the VFW Fire. I think it's
I still feel 25.
Oh my God.
Most of the time, still raise a little cane with the boy.
Yeah.
Honky tonks and pretty women.
You got a fan up front.
Lord, I'm still right there with her, hanging above the crowd. And sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour.
Yeah.
You got a fan. Look at the fan. Look at the fan in front. Like, yeah.
I didn't know he had it in him.
I'm going. Hell yeah. That makes me want to go pull George's version out.
Now, would you don't want to buy a roof from that guy? Are you kidding me?
Good man.
Good job. Great job, Russ. Love you, brother.
Karaoke with an actual guitar player, not a recorded tune. That's even harder to play along with a guy playing guitar with you.
Stay in pocket.
And nice work. Lighters in the air, says Isaac there. Nice work, Russ. And maybe he can serenade you as they put your roof on, because he's the GM of GC Services Roofing and Construction, the official roofing company of In the Building. 210-347-0426. We're now up to 20. I've lost count how many roofs we've helped put on with these boys at GC. 21?
Yeah, 23.
23, geez.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's very badass. Very cool. Shout out GC Services Roofing and Construction. All right, let's get violent up in here. Let's get violent. We still have to get violent each and every day. Let's do it. It's time for people I want to punch on In the Building. Everyone, love you hard.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
You want to go first? Let me go first.
I'll go.
All right, sir.
The teacher's name is on my phone, so I can't remember her name. But anyway, I'm punching this teacher, not because, she's a racist, just because she's not reading the room of where we are in the world. So it was this little black kid's birthday in her class, and she sang a song that we used to sing back in the day.
Okay.
Back in the day, we used to do what we talked about earlier. We used to say the F word back in the day a lot, right? Okay. And it was just like, hey, yeah, but now we know we don't do that. So the song goes, happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey. Happy birthday to you.
No.
So she said, and the kid's like 6 or 7. Poor kid, he's mortified. He's looking at her like, what version is this?
Oh no.
So look, again, that they sang that a lot. That in the 80s, early 80s, late 80s, it was normal. Again, I don't make the rules, but you got to read the room of where we are.
Unfortunately.
Miss Teacher. Yeah. And she's in hot water, needless to say. It's gone super duper 20, 30, 40 million views viral.
Right.
I don't want her to lose her job, but she got, something has to happen. Because again, it's a song that we used to sing. But I wish y'all could see the video of the little black kid's face. Because as soon as she said, "You live in a zoo," he was like, "What the fuck?" And then she says, "You look like a monkey. Happy birthday to you."
Yikes.
So punch her, not for being a racist, because I don't know her, so I don't know if she is, but punch her for not being able to read the room and understand where we are. You can't sing that to a black kid right now. You can't.
See, we come on the air today bitching about technology and
you smell like one. Oh, and you smell like one too.
Yes. We're bitching about technology today and how the old school is not always wrong and some things these kids are soft. This is an example of how we have evolved for the better.
Right.
You can't sing that tune
to anybody.
Teacher in trouble?
I have to follow up. I don't know if she got fired. I hope not. I don't want her to get fired, but you got
in the news. You know about it too. So.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Let me guess. She's a white teacher.
Sounded like it. She was recording the black kid, so I didn't see her face, but she sounded white.
Highly unfortunate. She sounded white. Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
You mean like that?
And I was like, I'm looking at the kid. I'm like, yo, lady. Yeah, punch her for now. Read the room, lady.
All right. I want to punch Mike Repole, who was the creator of Smart Water and Vitamin Water.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Body Armor Water.
Damn.
Big horse racing guy.
So this is a Kobe Bryant colleague because Kobe was into body armor. He's paid a lot of money off that shit. Okay, I'm listening.
Mike founded all these. I want to punch Mike Repole, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Danny Garcia, and every effing employee at Redbird Capital Partners.
Okay.
These are the ownership group of the United Football League.
Oh, good one. Good one. Oh, shit. Everybody sit tight.
Fuck the San Antonio Brahmas. And it's stupid to even call them that. They didn't even play here. Well, time out. They played here. They didn't even fucking live here. Every single one of the guys that played for the Brahmas lived in Dallas. They caught a charter bus with their cheap, no having money for airplane asses and rode down here on Fridays to play games representing San Antonio. These motherfuckers didn't know the ass from a hole in the wall, from the Alamo to SeaWorld to the Riverwalk to nothing. They know shit about our city representing our logo. F off Brahmas. Thank God they're gone. Fuck all of you.
Can we be done with it?
You're upset. Fuck you too. You're stupid. Stop buying tickets to these shitbag upstart football teams. Do better things with your money. The fucking Commanders still owe my boy Hutch money because he was a season ticket holder. I'm like, what are you doing buying season tickets, Hutch? It's just not a good move. We had 3 home games in and they canceled the season. I'm sorry, that was harsh. I didn't, these poor fans, they just want, I feel so bad. I'm sorry. But fuck your feelings for those that are pissed off.
Yeah,
at me.
that's a better way of saying it. Yeah.
And F with The Rock. And I love The Rock.
Me too.
And he's had a bad weekend. He had to kill 3 of his football teams, and Smashing Machine bombed at the box office, which is unfortunate. Because I do want to see Smashing Machine.
I do too.
It's the excuse they made. Just tell us, be honest, and tell us you don't have any money. You see the excuse? Well, you guys don't have a stadium.
They blamed us. They blamed us like we're the problem. Yeah, no, we're not the problem.
The new owner, Mike Repole, who's now going to take over the league, apparently, their bullshit excuse was, we want to play in smaller stadiums. Okay. The Alamo Dome's too big. Okay, I agree. You don't need to be playing. UTSA shouldn't be playing home games at the Alamo Dome. That part, that's fine. But we want to play in smaller stadiums, but no stadium in San Antonio has the technology to run games like on ESPN or whatever. Tough shit.
Y'all could play them games at Gustafson and it wouldn't sell out. Don't blame us.
Well,
they could play that shit anywhere until you could play that shit at Alamo Heights and it wouldn't sell out. Right. Don't blame us.
Televise games in this city. We have high school games on TV all the time. And oh, by the way, if we don't have all the bells and whistles that ESPN requires, buy them. It's your fucking team. Oh, wait, it's not that. It's that you don't have the money. You can't afford the technology and the software and the gear to make a local high school stadium friendly to your stupid ass league. This league will be completely out of business within 2 or 3 years tops. I'm shocked that the Brahmas lasted as long as they did. It's another one of these bullshit upstart football leagues. How many times do I have to come on my radio shows or my podcasts with Rudy and say these things don't work? And it's not because they don't support them. They don't have the money. We need to kill these dumbass spring football leagues once and for all. They're absolutely stupid. It's a waste of anyone's money to go out there and participate in this shit. You're just going to get left at the altar when they bail on you after 2 seasons. It's bullshit. And I don't want them.
I don't want it anymore. I hope this was the last one. I hope the city has figured it out that we don't want this.
Yes, our city leaders need to stop stop these stupid upstart teams from coming in here. It's bullcrap. We look like idiots every time this happens.
You form a collective to keep the MLS out, but you keep inviting these nonsense football leagues here. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't. You can't.
It's terrible. UTSA would beat the Brahmas 56-0. The product is terrible. It's a bunch of washed guys. Maybe 1 or 2 dudes gets a chance to go to a training camp. That's it. UTSA is the level sucks. I mean, shit, I'm not sure Austin Westlake might be able to hang with the Brahmas. Seriously.
I spent 10 times the money supporting UTSA. I'd never spent $1. I didn't go to a media day. Nope. I didn't do none of that shit. And I used to get a lot of flack for this on Twitter from the Commanders fans and the Brahma fans. Why aren't y'all talking about the Brahmas or the Commanders? Because it's stupid and it sucks and they're not going to last. I'm not about, bogging down my show to talk about something that's going to be here for a cup of coffee.
Bull crap.
Stupid.
That's the one. The thing that really pissed me off this week is their excuse. Well, San Antonio doesn't have a stadium that fits the league, dude.
Please get the fuck out of here, man.
F off.
Bull crap. Tear your asses. F everybody over there in that stupid ass UFL. It's terrible. We've got to stop this. The city has got to stop this bullshit. Ugh. No more football teams in this town. We have 2. We got the Cowboys and the Roadrunners. Those are our teams. They always are going to be. That's how things are. Don't get mad at me for telling y'all how things are. This is how God almighty. I got sweaty. Orlando Kell is the official family lawyer in the building. Okay, my man. He's back from Gainesville. He's recovered. He's back at the office, so he will take your calls if you need to get divorced.
Funny text thread last night between I and Orlando.
Yeah, let's not. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm not bringing it up. I'm just saying. Sorry, we're transparent, but we had a very funny conversation.
Yes,
last
we
night.
did. They had a lot of fun the other night, and it was good times. I'm glad they made it home safe in Gator Country. It was great. All right. It is Orlando Kell. If you need his services, he is the official family lawyer of our program. Hit him up, 210-775-4995. You can email him directly. It is orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. I am excited for college football each and every week. I'm hope Texas can at least hang with Oklahoma. I don't think Texas Tech, by the way, my other team. So we got 3 teams to law. I got 16. I support everybody. I don't hate them. My Frogs are better this year than I thought they would be. I don't think anybody's beat Tech. Them boys, they're going 12-0. They don't play. Well, I think they're going to go 12-0 because the rest of the schedule's all Big 12. They are so much better than everybody else in that conference.
No, they're really good. AJ, I just saw it this morning. Sent me from Baseline Bums. You can watch them at Love You Hard TV. He sent me a video on about the tortillas. So shout out to AJ when you see this. I got the text, but I didn't see it till this morning. Appreciate you explaining it because I didn't. So the circle in the middle of the tortilla helps it go farther.
Oh, okay. It's aerodynamic.
Yeah. So shout out to AJ. Y'all check out, especially with the Spurs coming up. Y'all check out the Baseline Bums.
He sends me data on Tech football once a day, which is great. I don't want you to stop. I want you to stop.
You got my video, Buki?
Yeah. I was
I wanna
surprised
see.
we actually brought this up.
Got two more tortilla slinging?
No. This is just let's let you know the realm and the era of Texas Tech we've gone into.
Okay.
Turn the volume up,
Oh,
boo.
this must be their facilities.
The outside linebackers spend a lot of time here too. Walk through things or watching film. We even watch film on
Look
this
at this shit.
so, yeah.
We just put this up over here. The Mahomes poster with his logo and the Adidas. 3-time Super Bowl champ, ex-MVP. He got another one coming. Super thankful for things like this. Walking through is just surreal.
How many times have y'all gotten lost here, though? Honestly.
When I first got here, I ain't gonna lie, it probably happened like once or twice.
It was definitely like, oh, but now it's cool.
Dude,
That's just the linebacker's room.
Yeah, the Mahomes donated this. I'm like, Texas Tech is in this again, man.
How you living?
How you living, man? Like we're in a weird time. We're in a good time, but it's a weird time because again, without NIL, we're not talking Texas Tech. We never have. When Mahomes was there, I saw the stat line from when him and Baker played. Mahomes threw for 700. I think Baker threw for 6. You know what I mean? So yeah, we talked about him at that time, but it puts some teams. SMU went to the playoff because they got money. So we're talking about teams that we would never talk about. And again, that's the side of the NIL we don't talk about. It's put some Vanderbilt's hanging with Alabama because they have the ability to pay people. They're no longer just rocket engineers, which, hey, we need some of those. Vanderbilt, go to school just to go to school. Everybody can't play football.
They still have plenty of doctors coming out of school. They got a big crowd.
I'm just looking at Texas Tech and I'm like, damn, man. Why would I not go there?
Set up your family forever. They're paying softball players $1 million a year.
They just stole White Chocolate's daughter from the Gators.
All right. So next game they play Kansas. Let's play win or lose. Ready? Kansas.
Win.
We gonna win that bitch.
All right. Arizona State.
Win.
We gonna win that bitch.
Oklahoma State.
We gonna win that bitch.
Kansas State.
Keep going.
We gonna win that bitch.
BYU.
They don't even get pussy.
We
Is that at BYU?
No, it's in Lubbock.
I take that back. Scratch that from the docket. But they beat BYU, but I shouldn't have said that. Go ahead.
They don't.
But it's true.
All right.
Okay.
Central Florida.
Stop.
We gonna win that bitch.
West Virginia.
They're inbreds.
We gonna win that bitch.
Oh my God.
That adds up to 12-0 for me. That's according to my math, Rudy. You just picked Texas Tech to go 12-0.
Where are they in the AP right now?
I think 8.
Okay, should be higher.
The only game that was semi-tough was Arizona State.
BYU has the ability to give them a game.
Yeah, if that was at
Lubbock.
BYU.
I know, it's in Lubbock.
You
imagine those Mormons in the bus riding to the stadium in Lubbock. Oh,
what is it
that?
Yeah.
Her sweater's kind of thin on that billboard, eh? I don't know why I used hockey accent.
By the way, Mike, Brian Meyenberger in the building saying he's a Giants, Mets, Islanders fan.
Oh, he's got Giants, Mets, Islanders. Well, he's kind of weird. I like Brian, but he's a weird guy.
Shout out to him, Brian.
He goes against the grain.
Runner.
That's the guy who we never started running. We were supposed to take up running.
I'm not running.
Lost cause.
The body was built to walk or sprint, not long distance run.
By the way, so you bring up Tech's money.
I'm kidding, Brian.
Just because you have money doesn't mean you
don't mean it's going to win.
Spend it the right way,
or it doesn't mean you're going to win. That's fair.
So, case in point, ask the Longhorns about so far that ain't money well spent. Tech in 8 months turned into a national championship contender with the way they spent. The people they brought in.
And their softball team was in the Natty.
Yeah. They're not, it's one thing.
Their basketball team was what? Final Four recently? Their basketball team is great.
The best defensive edge rusher in high school in the state of Texas, I think, is a Tarrant County kid. Guess where he decided to go to yesterday?
Really?
The big announcement. Tech.
I think they got the number 1 quarterback too. Number 1 dual threat.
Wouldn't shock.
Committed for 2027. Their 2027 class is freaking stupid. Damn, when did we start talking Tech on this show?
They start again. If you do things of note,
yeah,
you get talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get a late punch in?
Oh no. Oh no.
Last night, LeBron James. LeBron James teased a quote second decision.
Oh yeah.
For today. Did y'all see what it was?
I know what it is.
And what? He's coming back and he's
No.
Tennessee booze.
No, he's probably going to announce that this is farewell tour. He's going to play one more season.
You'll be surprised, Rudy.
Or it's a.
Here's Hennessy posted this.
Everyone's on pins and needles across the country.
Can you hear that?
Ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder? Left it at home.
Which
LeBron,
powder?
Fans want to know where you're taking your talents this year. What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is tough. In this fall, I'm going to be taking my talents to Hennessy VSOP.
VSOP? And this was the conclusion you woke up with this morning?
That was the conclusion I woke up
Signed with Hennessy.
Why?
He already had the LeBron Hennessy.
Opportunity to win.
Well, Hennessy James.
Not only that,
That was his shameless way.
That was a great ad. It got us all. It got us all talking. Hennessy, well played.
Again. So when he decides to retire, I will not see that announcement because I won't give a shit. That was Taylor-like bullshit.
That was some Taylor shit right there. Hey, that will be available at Texas Cheer Liquor. We sold out of that shit.
It's available.
We sold out of that shit. There's only 2 bottles left of it, and they're both at Amon's house.
Jeez. Isaac the Third, $10 more to make us holler. I saw Smashing Machine. It was great. I know, but no one went and saw it. It bombed. It looks awesome to me. I want to see it.
Yeah, I've heard it's great.
I was going to take the kids, and Nina's like, no, wait till I get back in town. I want to see Smashing Machine myself. But no one, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm still going. I don't, I'm not the big review guy. I got to see for myself. I don't trust humans. So I'm going to see for myself.
Wayne 71 in the building. I know the history. I'm a Cowboys fan too. But right now, Maroons rising, horns sliding, even with their savior QB. Let us Aggies enjoy it. Wow. Now Tech Talk? You bet your ass Tech Talk. They're the best team in the state. Rudy thinks the Aggies are number 1 in the state. I think Tech would beat A&M on a neutral field.
So they played at Jerry World. You taking Tech?
I would. I think Tech would get them.
I would agree with that as well.
I think it'd be tough. Just got a new member in here. Ron Crawford. Welcome, Ron. Thank you for becoming a member. Ron made a smart decision. For $4.99 a month, he's going to get all of our exclusive members-only shows, plus all of the swag we give away. Thank you, man. So I know we're running late. I got a couple of quick numbers and thoughts on Arch, if you're down with this.
Let's do it.
First of all, Sark got real snarky again yesterday with the media. He's upset.
Why?
All we've done is lose 2 road games against Ohio State and Florida. I mean, how many teams in the country can go into Ohio State and Florida and win? Well, not you. Did you see what Sark said?
I didn't see it. What did he say?
Oh my God! I got a screen. I had to pull the screenshot. Sark, but I guess he's getting defensive, and I guess he's decided he's going to get defensive right now. So Sarkisian asked about his team struggles against Power 4 teams. Quote, I mean, how many teams are there in college football? 136? Take the other 135 and have them go play at Ohio State and the Swamp, see how they do.
I think that's fair, but that should have been a question for Sark. Sark has struggled.
That was Sark.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sark has struggled against top 25s.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
His play calling is suspect, but go ahead. Give it to me, Mike.
2-8 versus top 10 teams since he became head coach at Texas. In his career against top 10 teams, his teams are 5-18. He's lost 8 out of 10 since he's been with Texas against top 10 schools.
Bookie, clip this.
It is what it is.
I want to post this.
All right. I got some quick numbers. Where my glasses at? I know we're running long.
11:20 for the hour 25 mark. Bookie, clip this.
Okay. ESPN had a long piece on Arch. Really good if y'all get a chance to read it. I pulled some stuff, stole some numbers out of there. The good and the bad from Arch. And Rudy said this, he's been screaming this for a month. It's not all Arch's fault, and we know that. All right. But here's on Arch. This is how bad he's been. Through 5 games, Manning has completed 60% of his passes. 1,158 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not horrible. While adding a team-high 160 yards rushing and 5 rushing touchdowns.
He's leading the team in rushing?
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
They're 55th in the country in rushing. He has had tough games, namely the opener at Ohio State, where Texas did not score until the final minutes, and he went just 11 for 25 passing against El Paso, a team that now sits at 1-4. Arch showcased a mix of promise and frustrating moments in Saturday's loss at Florida, finishing with 263 yards on 55% completions, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But once again, he led Texas with rushing for 37 yards. Arch Manning cannot be the leading rusher on the Texas Longhorns. That's bullshit. That's not on Arch.
Yeah, agreed.
Defensive Arch. I mean, this team lost this team lost an NFL team last year on offense. Kelvin Banks, 9th overall pick, left tackle. Matthew Golden, 20th pick overall, first round by the Packers. Their tight end Gunnar Helms in the NFL. Isaiah Bond, Jaden Blue, now with the Cowboys. They only had 1 returning starter on the offensive line. We knew this. By the way, Quinn Ewers, people are like, oh, Quinn Ewers, my brother this week. Quinn Ewers was laughing his ass off. Bullshit. Quinn Ewers had NFL talent around him the whole damn season.
Right.
He inherited none of that stuff. These new dudes suck so far.
They haven't made the adjustment to big boy football.
Backs, CJ Baxter, Trey Wisner, they're never healthy. It's bullshit. And their offensive line sucks. All right, got more numbers. Texas offensive line. Arch Manning has been pressured 40% of the times he's dropped back this year.
That's insane.
40. That's 124th in the FBS. And it's dead last in Big Southern John Plantation country.
Dead last.
Dead last in the SEC on pressure.
Yeah, I knew this ain't all on Arch.
Now, here's the stuff that makes Arch look poor. Now, of course, he's under pressure damn near half the time. They have something called catchable pass rate.
Ooh,
basically,
I know this is bad.
Whenever you throw a pass and it's catchable, how often are they catching the passes? Arch is 119 out of 136 starting quarterbacks in FBS. I don't think you're going to win the Heisman doing that. On third down, pass plays, Arch is 128th in accuracy. Out of 136 starting quarterbacks in major college football, Arch Manning is 128th on third down conversion pass accuracy. Arch Manning has been off target on open wide receivers 19% of the time, which is 130th in America.
So what you're telling me, running wide open, he can't hit him. He's the 119th best QB when someone's wide open. That is terrible.
Terrible. He's getting ready to play an Oklahoma defense. Number 1 in the country in yards allowed. Number 2 in the country against the pass. Bryce Underwood is the other hotshot stud, 5-star badass. He's a true freshman. They made Bryce Underwood look like a high school quarterback when Oklahoma whooped Michigan's ass.
Great point.
I don't know if Arch finishes the game healthy. They can't block, and he can't pass very well, and they're number 1 in America against the pass, and number 2 in the country against on pressures. This is not a good matchup for the Longhorns, is what I'm saying. This is not good. So this is why we're talking about Texas Tech and A&M right now. The Longhorns, I don't see them winning 7 games at this point.
Not the way it looks right now.
No.
He still got Georgia. You still got A&M.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is not good. Not good.
Damn, 119th in the country on guys running wide open.
Out of 100.
Look, I knew it was bad because I see sometimes where I'm like, even the one where he got his buddy hurt, his roommate splits my mind. Gosh dang it, shoot me in the head.
What's that?
The receiver, he got killed. He was wide open.
Livingstone, the white
Livingstone.
boy. Yeah.
Running wide open and overthrew him.
Leg.
So I knew it was bad, but when I say I knew it was bad, I would think he was somewhere around 30-something. I didn't have him at 119 on receivers running wide open.
Bottom 15 in the country in accuracy. I don't know what to say. I mean, there's been other very talented quarterbacks that have been busts. He's the worst of them all 5 weeks into the season. It's incredible. He does not look competitive. He does not look like a kid that should have a scholarship. He damn sure does not look like a kid that ought to be starting in the SEC. If this is super ugly again Saturday and Manning's horrible and non-competitive,
he has a half. Sark's gonna give him a half.
Yeah, if Sark's still serious about winning games, he cannot continue to play Arch much longer. That's where we are. That's unbelievable that I just said that, but I believe it. It's true.
But pressured 40% of the time, that knocks everything off. It knocks off everything, especially in the offense like Sark. So
incredible.
We'll see what happens, man.
I'm depressed. I'm gonna go eat some enchiladas. I'm done.
My man.
All right, y'all. What are y'all doing the rest of the day?
What's today? Tuesday? I don't know yet.
I love it. Don't you love those days where you don't know what you're going to do?
I don't know yet. I know I gotta
those days.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Bouquet, I'm scared to ask. You got to go do Jimmy the Bag.
No. Okay. Later today at 7 p.m. talking about the rest of the NFL games. So yeah, busy day for me.
Okay.
Are you going to be back in studio tomorrow?
Yes, hopefully so. The ice maker above me, the fridge, that shit was all fucked up, and all the water is spewing down, and all the bullshit. So, wasn't my fault.
Honestly, it's okay. I hope you get your stuff fixed. But with my kids being with me this week,
it wouldn't hurt.
Doing shows at home, it's been fun.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm not having to leave them and stuff. So it's been cool because my kids are here. As soon as we get done, we go start doing stuff. All right, that's it. We're done. Thanks, everybody. We got a lot of money today. I'm excited about it.
Hey, thank y'all.
I can afford to go eat lunch. All right, we're done. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all back in here tomorrow, 10 o'clock regular start time. Love you hard. Peace out.
We got to keep on doing. You can